Um, there's a lot of pictures that people get into their head of what mental illness looks like. You think of all these theatrical Hollywood movies of it, and you think of a whole bunch of like terrible, terrible things. But Britt, in your from your experience inside the home, when somebody's struggling with mental illness, what does it actually look like? What type of things are we seeing inside the home?
Right? It can look like the man on the street in the home as well. He can be having a mental breakdown. He can be screaming, hitting walls, right? Walking around naked. All those things can happen inside the home. But I think people forget it can also be silent. It doesn't always present itself so outwardly as in someone talking to themselves or someone running in the middle of the street. It can be someone who is just isolating for days, sitting in the bed, not showering, not eating, you know, not watching TV, you know, not going to work, not just taking care of their basic needs. That can also be someone struggling with a mental illness. It can be someone who is struggling with a mental illness and also using drugs. So they could have, started using alcohol or marijuana or meth or fentanyl to kind of help mask or cope with these mental health symptoms that have maybe come out of nowhere or have increased recently. So it can be very silent and sometimes not as noticeable when it's in the house and it's someone who is, I guess, what you call regular, looks regular on the outside.
I see. I see. So you dropped a whole lot on us just now. How? Yeah, it could look like that deranged person that you see in your head, but it could also look like somebody you see every day,
Yes.
and you don't know. You, the observer, don't realize that they're struggling with something internally. They're struggling with something until it's till they're way down into their symptoms sometimes. They're
Yes.
way down into it, and you don't even realize something's wrong.